What's up, guys? It's Rockcom, and today I'm bringing on a ranked match, and I'm using the Oakland Raiders, and my opponent is taking the Atlanta Falcons. I haven't used the Raiders much this year, and I haven't played against the Falcons too much this year, which is a little bit surprising because of how potent and powerful that the Falcons' offense is. I think it has to do with Matt Ryan. He's slow, and sometimes he has a mind of his own of where he wants to throw it, but yeah, so this guy ran a lot of five wide, and it was tough to figure out a defense to be able to stop it. For the most part, there were a lot of like in routes, curl routes, out routes, and and then every once in a while he did like pretty much like all slant play. And so it was very tough to run zone defense against him because, with five people on routes, and if I decided to send a zone blitz or whatever, there's just too many openings in zone to. But then also with the out routes, the curl routes, and in routes stuff that do a pretty good job of beating man. And so it was definitely a challenge. So I ended up getting in like a quarters and showed blitz and pretty much played a lot of coverage defense and try to manually take away. You see right here just a. I don't know if that was going to be an in route or curl route, but he liked to throw the in routes like right when he turned instead of like later in on the route and whatnot. So and you see right there once again with the curl route right there. So right now I'm trying to take away that curl route and even though like my a lot of times in this game my guy was in front of his receiver, but he just didn't react, and then he got a completion. You'll see throughout this game that happens a few times, but yeah, typical. So he had a really good offense, but typical online player, some random that you play in ranked matches is going to squib kick you or do something on the kickoff to take advantage. And like I don't know, it makes you mad. I think it's real cheesy and stuff, but I mean I understand why people do it because there's very little defense in this game, or if there is defense, but it can be tough sometimes. But then, so let's get to the gameplay though. So it's 10-10 in the second quarter. I feel like I know what this guy's doing, and now it's just about me making some proper adjustments and getting a couple stops and then capitalizing on touchdowns whenever I get the ball and not settling for a field goal. But did you see on that Julio first down play, he caught the ball, and there was someone right there, and it can get real frustrating whenever you have people in position and they just don't react to the ball. But he throws a deep pass, and I think that was the first deep pass he threw all game long, and he didn't throw too many deep passes, so I was able to move up my guys for the most part and not pay for taking like the deep safeties and putting them in purples or double covering a receiver that I think he's going to go to on that particular play or whatnot. So it's 10-10, and I was getting frustrated on offense, and I went for it on fourth down. I had an overthrow by Terrell Pryor and whatnot, and another drop right there. And so I was definitely getting a little bit frustrated. So, and I had a couple of really bad offensive possessions right there midway through the second quarter. For the most part, it really wasn't what he was doing. It was mainly, I mean, he played some pretty good coverage defense on me, but it was mainly me making bad reads or my quarterback missing the pass or having a drop or whatnot. So luckily, I'm down 17-10. He got a couple key stops on me, but I was able to respond with the interception. See how he's throwing these in routes, and I mean, I feel like they're covered pretty well, but he definitely has a pretty good offense, and right there that should have been picked. I was three people in coverage, and I'm trying to press Y and not getting animation. I think I was a little out of position on that one, so not too mad about that one. But then right there, he throws a nice little dart. I was playing coverage defense, and he sat in the pocket for a few seconds, and I'm trying to get him to waste a little bit of time too. So if he does score, it's just going to be a field goal. He threw into double coverage once again. That's 2 plays in a row. Luckily, he wasn't able to come down with any of those and had to settle for a field goal. So he's up 3, and I felt like that was a good pocket presence. I was about to take off with TP, but I saw a player come open, so I stopped and settled in, and Trumper actually threw a nice little pass there. So I get down the field pretty fast, and he run commits middle, and I flipped the play to where I felt like I had an advantage, and to combine that with run commit middle, I was almost able to get a touchdown out of that. And he's sitting all Lagoons right now. And I had the angle back from the running back. I kind of got scared of the blitz. I felt the blitz coming at me, so I think I threw it a little bit too early on the angle route. So I ended up having to settle for field goal after another drop, and he hits me with a good curl route right there. and he finally punishes me for bringing my safeties up. And until someone actually is gonna make me pay and show me that they're gonna beat me with the lob a lob streak, I was gonna have to bring in these players. But look at this, boom! That's why you don't run with Matty Ice. Oh man. So I got lucky right there. Got a nice lead pass off right there. I knew he was sitting in the blitz, so I did a max protect pass. I think I only got a couple people go out on routes, and they had a nice little pass lead. Right there, I should have hit Y earlier. My fault. And then I thought I got my feet in bounds, but I guess I didn't. And I didn't want to challenge it because I didn't want to waste the timeout, because those timeouts can be valuable, especially in a tight game. So we're going into the fourth quarter. It's 20-20. I've been able to slow down his offense a little bit, but not to the point where I want, and haven't really been able to get consistent stops. But right here, once again, I had a couple good defensive plays. That's third down. That should have been picked. Fourth down, he did the comeback route. I was able to knock it out of Julio's hands, so I get the key stop. And right there, I hit him with the drag route. I haven't hit him with the drag route all game, and he was guarding the route, and then tried to come back to the drag route. But I did a precision pass lead up, and was able to take it to the crib. And then I had a nice bait play by Rolando McClain. Roll Tide right there. Look at that. Whoop! Gotcha, son. So I got an awesome user pick right there. See, there's defense. This game, man, so much defense in this game. Oh, man, I'm just kidding. But then look at this one. Whoop! See ya. So first and 10 at the 12-yard line. I'm trying to waste the clock, and I'm okay if I had to settle for field goal, because I would have made a 2-possession game. So I was just going to run the ball and do some safe plays. Because last thing I need is a turnover right there. I need to make it a 2-possession game, especially considering I feel like I'm figuring out what his offense is doing. And look at that, user pick again. I found the defense to slow his offense down. That's why you need multiple plays on offense in a couple different formations. So once your opponent figures out what you're doing, that you can mix it up and get them. So anyway, so I win the ranked match, get 11 points, and I hope you all enjoyed this. And I will see y'all on the 6th. And roll Tide. We took down those Vols. Peace.